Well, hello everybody, it's Jasmine Gonzalez. Welcome to my video blog. Today is Tuesday, November 1st. We're already in November 2022. I can't believe that we're already in November. This year has been a good year for me. Not only in terms of wrestling, but also with the fact that I got to go to Disney thanks to my dad. Because honestly, with the income that I've been earning, going to a vacation, it's not possible. Going on vacation, me paying to go on a vacation, that doesn't happen very often. That would not happen easily. But yeah, I'm glad that I got to go to Disney thanks to my dad. I'm glad that I got to spend time with my mom, my dad, my sister, my niece, and my nephew. True, it wasn't there in Puerto Rico, and I still have plans to go to Puerto Rico somehow next coming year. But I got the chance to spend time with my parents and enjoy a nice vacation. You know, I always wanted to see, since I heard about Galaxy's Edge being built, I always wanted to go and see Galaxy's Edge, and I got the chance to do that. So, bucket list, checklist, check. Maybe I will go again in the near future. I definitely would love to go again because that was fun, and that place, like the fact that they pretty much built a movie set in there, that was amazing. And who knows? I hope that I can go again at some point in the near future. This month is November, which means that my car is due to inspection. I gotta make sure that I make an appointment with at a store to check my car first, and then see if I need to fix anything before inspection is due at the end of the month. My concern are the brakes. I think that we have to replace the brake pads and holders of the front. I replaced that a few years ago, about 3 years ago or so. Yeah, about 3 years ago. So it may be due for them to be replaced. I don't know if I will also have to replace the one in the back, but I replaced those during the pandemic 2020, about 2 years ago, so they should be okay. But you never know. And I heard something sounding weird in the car too for quite some time. So I may have to take the car first, see if they can lift it and check what I need them to check, and then make a decision. I just don't want to spend a lot of money, but I need to keep the car running because I work in Clifton Park. There are no buses going to Clifton Park. I don't have a way to carpool, so I need to keep this car running. And again, wrestling, I'm still doing wrestling, so I need the car to continue running. It's also getting darker, and I think it's affecting my mood, which is what they call here the seasonal affective disorder. So that's a saying. Today I just went with black coffee, which is weird. Yesterday I did a performance. With my clown puppet. I've got into it with ventriloquism. I think I can improve from that performance. But I think one of the things that I've been doing is yesterday I combined a little bit of magic. Most like sleight of hand. I'm not a magician or anything like that. Sleight of hand and ventriloquism. So if you have seen my video, I hope that you like it. And who knows, trying to find something different. And I'm not going to be doing wrestling forever. There's only so much that my body can take when it comes to the wrestling bumps and all the kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely trying to get into other aspects of performing arts and entertainment. Work is going okay. I'm just assembling the boxes with switches for people to press. That's what it is. That's how I assemble boxes with switches. Switchy boxes. That's how I say it. Doing okay so far. It's been going alright. It's not a bad job, honestly. Can it be better? Yes, of course, it can be better. There's always a thing that a job can be better. But for now, I'm happy. I'm relaxed. I get frustrated sometimes with some of the little terminals because there are tiny, they're small, and it's just annoying. Yeah, but other than that, like, things are going okay, honestly. I can't complain. For now, things are going okay. Election day is coming up. This weekend, there's a car show in Albany at the MVP Arena. I may see if I go there because why not? I mean, considering that next week it's a special week for me, so I may go and see that. I just need to get tickets to go and see WWE Monday Night Raw. So yeah, we'll do that. And also I need to get tickets to go and see the first game of the Albany Firewolves, the Bucks Lacrosse team. Bucks Lacrosse is a very interesting game. Early this year in March, I got the chance to go and see a game of Bucks Lacrosse at the arena. That was fun. I enjoyed the game. That was interesting to see. Different kind of game, but it was fun to see the game. And definitely want to get that. Definitely want to go and see more games this season. So yeah, so that's what's going on, and we'll see what happens. Honestly, like it's going to be an interesting month. My biggest risk is the car. The car needs to get inspected, needs to pass inspection, so I can keep my car for another year, and hopefully maybe 2 more years, because honestly, like I don't have money to afford a new car. I don't have money to afford getting a new car. So yeah, it's one of those things. Unfortunately, my income is not high enough, and getting into another loan for a car is not a good idea. Here's the thing. This is why I don't have a house. As much as I would like to have a house, to have more space for my things, to have maybe put a space where I keep the things that I work in science, making robots, my creations, maybe purchase some power tools, working with wood, and do craft and things like that. I cannot afford a house because I don't want to get into debt. I'm already into too much student loan debt that I need to pay back before I retire. And in all honesty, going and talking to a financial advisor, I realized that I cannot retire early. I can't retire at 65. I will have to be working until I'm 70. And that is if I can survive until I'm 70. Because my grandfather, this is what scares me the most. My grandfather died at 65 from a heart attack. My grandfather died at 65 from a heart attack. To retire, to work until 70, to retire, to have a few years where I'm not doing anything, and then to die? That is fucked up, man. I hate this. I hate the capitalistic world, honestly. To do things, to enjoy things, to travel, like, I've always wanted to travel. I have always wanted to go and see other places that I only see in pictures or in photos, I wanted to explore the world a little bit. And yet, I'm stuck working for 40 hours just to make basic ends meet. I barely get to travel to see my family very often. And is this even worth? Like, seriously, like, is this even worth? Like, just like being stuck in a daily routine every day, going to the same place to work. Like, what else there is? I have always wanted to travel. I have always wanted to explore more the world. And honestly, just feeling stuck that I have to work until I'm 70 to be able to afford retiring, to have a few years, if any, to enjoy life and do other things that I have been wanted to do and have free time. It's stupid. It's sad. What the fuck, honestly? Seriously. Anyway, I know that the dynamic of the video blog went in a different direction, but honestly, like, seriously, what the fuck? Like, seriously, this is ridiculous. Humans are the most ridiculous beings ever. We're stupid. Like, yeah, work until you are old and decrepit, so that way you have a few times to enjoy life and be free. Yay! Fuck that shit, damn it. Just because we treat people and we give them so very little money that we enslave them into a freaking trap of like you have to work to survive because you need money, which is what we do with people. When we don't raise wages, when we don't have things that are affordable, we enslave people into this capitalistic viewpoint that they have to be productive all the time, when in reality life is full of other things that are more also important, that are also equally interesting. If a person wants to spend time with their family, they barely sometimes can do so because they have to be working all the time. It's just stupid and ridiculous. Like me, my situation is different. My situation is going to be different from other people, but like my situation is different. My parents live in Puerto Rico. I barely go there to visit them. If it wasn't because my dad paid me for a trip to DC this year, I would have not seen them this year. And you know what? They're getting old. And I just wish I could afford going to see them more often than the time that I've been going to see them. Because yeah, even though we have our differences, and I have the difference with my parents, we still have a good connection. We still care about each other. We still respect. They still respect me. They love me. And then I get to see my sister too. My sister loves me, and my niece and my nephew, they love me, even though I don't spend a lot of time with them. But to me, it hurts because I know that my parents getting old and living far away. At some point, I know that they're going to die because they're getting old. Old age is a thing, and I just don't want to spend years of my life giving them to a company that pays me very little money compared to what I could be making if I were to be working as an engineer and have better benefits. And I just regret the fact that I don't get to see my parents as often as I would love to. If it was for me, I would travel to Puerto Rico every year if I could, but realistically, I cannot do that. But I wish I could travel to Puerto Rico and see my parents more often. That's all that matters to me right now. And it's also other things that I have to consider too, because that is one of the fears that I have, that if I get into something where happen and I don't have money or the resources to travel all the way to Puerto Rico to deal with the emergency that may have happened down there. So those are things that bother me, honestly. But at least I got some money to survive up here, and at least that is important, because years ago I was earning way less money than I'm been earning right now, and I was struggling. Even paying the rent was difficult. Right now that is not the case, but back then, when I was working for less than what I'm getting paid right now, I could barely afford living in New York. And it just hit me. Depression hit me. It hit me, the fact that you sacrifice sometimes so much to get to where you want to be, only to find out that there's nothing. That is just hard. That things are way harder than you expect. And it's not easy, honestly. There was one point I had 2 jobs just to survive, and I hated it. I didn't have any time for myself, and I'm just born out from that, because honestly, like, is it really worth to like being overworked, being tired, not taking care of your life? It's, to me, it's not, honestly. To me, it's not. Anyway, I think I just said enough, and I want to finish drinking my coffee. Peace, everybody. Stay safe. Bye.